You've probably been playing Roblox for a while, or if you haven't, well then you probably just started playing it and you're not sure what games you want to play. Well, I'm going to be going over the top 5 Roblox games today, some of the best Roblox games you can possibly play. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is JT here. Make sure before the video loads up to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. When you do these 3 steps, you have a chance at getting shouted out. And I want to give a huge shout out to Roblox Guy. Thanks for always supporting, buddy. We love seeing you comment every video. Now, let's go ahead and get into our video today and get into the countdown. Just a quick disclaimer before we get into our first example, but you want to make sure that you at least have Builders Club or an Elite membership when doing this. In fact, if you don't have Builders Club, unfortunately you can only access so many games, and it takes away every single day if you play a game. So our first game on our list is the Natural Disaster Survival. Natural Disaster Survival has a hint of Players Unknown's Battlegrounds to it, or aka more commonly known as PUBG. Get ready to desperately cower for dear life against the elements in whatever shelter you can find. That's pretty much how you play PUBG in general. You might not be fighting each other in this Roblox game, but you will be trying to grab cover from various natural disasters explicitly designed to kill you dead. In the first round, you have to actually scamper to the top of the glass tower to escape a flash flood. And also, in another round on the same map, you have to shoot up to the top again, only to find that an earthquake necessitated your distance from all tall buildings. And also, it makes it hard because your avatar, whenever they die, every single death, it's kind of grotesque in a way. They turn into like millions of little pieces, and then you end up leaving the game and starting over. I like how realistic this game is. I think a lot of people agree with me because this teaches you about real life survival, what to do if you are finding yourself stranded on a deserted island. It still makes it for an exciting game, and you get to feel that kind of desperate feel that you'd feel if you were, stranded somewhere. It gives a really realistic feel off, and also, like I stated earlier, trains you for the worst situations. What's also nice about this is you can find Robux in hidden areas all around the map. So the choice is up to you. You can either try and survive, or you can be adventurous, take a risk, and definitely see what you can do for the future and also for the game's future. Scuba diving in Roblox is pretty cool, and here we have scuba diving at Quill Lake. If you saw yourself or your parents saw you playing this as a little kid, they might, think it's a waste of time. Scuba diving at Quill Lake is everything Doom 2016 wasn't. Relaxing, wholesome, and very, very chill. Being transported to this picturesque lake feels like a half-decent holiday as you rapidly scour the seabed for treasure. You won't be able to access everything immediately. However, dingy caves need a flashlight. Deeper and deeper water, more open water, will require extra training as you get better gear. You build up your level in this game, so you'll start off with some of the worst gear where you can't go as deep, but once you get better diving gear, you're able to go to the depths of the ocean that a lot of the cool creatures are amassed in. Underwater cash and collectibles underwater are used to sell and upgrade your avatar, and it keeps you exploring wider and farther. And since this is a Roblox game, the MMO aspect of the platform gives you a ready-made team to mutually share tips and support. I'd say it was really wholesome, this game, when I played it. To be honest, it's really cool. If you've ever been in scuba diving at Quill Lake, you'll see sharks there, you'll see starfish, you'll even see whales, which to me doesn't really make much sense. I mean, I don't understand why there are sharks and, other types of creatures underwater. It doesn't make much sense in a lake because, again, it's freshwater creatures. I don't think many sharks or even whales could possibly survive there, but it is a kid's video game, and you want to find as many creatures as you can. Also, you get rewarded points for capturing sharks, whales, sea stars, and also finding gems and treasure. You get a lot of Robux if you can go ahead and capture the mysterious great white that lurks in the water. But be very wary. If he catches you trying to hunt him down, he will. And I mean, he must go ahead and tear you and chop you into little pieces and bits. This is just all a part of the danger that you take whenever you visit Quill Lake. Make sure also when playing this game, you try it out with a friend for a couple first times. This will help you get accustomed to the murky water, and even though you have limited visibility, it makes a little bit easier once you practice the map a lot more. If you've ever played that Tycoon game growing up, this is kind of a similar theme. It's the theme park Tycoon 2. Many Roblox games are Tycoon sims, but Theme Park Tycoon is one of the best. After a short and simple tutorial, you get your sizable slab of land with which to create your own attempt at a Disney park theme park. The user interface is streamlined and has a pretty good choice of options, but not too many as to be overwhelming to a lot of people. Predictably, the aim is to create a theme park that pleases your attendees as their numbers swell and, by the extension of your budget, also grow as well. There's attention to detail here. You've got to make sure you have enough bins and other amenities to keep your guests happy and your park spick and span. If you renege and ask for sanitary obligations, then prepare for a lot of rubbish to cover the floor. It's not all fun and roller coasters being a theme park designer after all. You have to make sure everything's up to date. You gotta make sure the sanitation is tip-top shape. You also gotta make sure the rides are safe for your guests. The leaderboards, common to all Roblox games, encourage some light competition to keep you going throughout. With your online rivals, money, and guest tallies constantly haunting in the corner of your screen, you're always trying to do your best in this game. It's not like other games where you're just there to collect Robux and rewards. You actually want to do good because the better you do, the higher you rank up on the leaderboards, and the better rewards you actually end up getting. So with this game, it teaches you a lot about fiscal responsibility, a lot about financial responsibility as well, and I definitely recommend all of these games if you're looking to have fun. These games are meant to be played if you want to have fun and also if you want to have a great time and earn a ton of Robux in virtual currency. Trust me, I actually built over 500,000 Robux on these games alone. They're definitely a cash cow, but they definitely teach you how to be responsible and how to properly operate some of these games. Guys, I'm signing off. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, see y'all later.